The SR20. Mass airflow. And then just cut to me like doing a fat burnout, blowing this thing up. I'm kidding, no. We're not gonna do that. Yo! Welcome back to Buttery Builds. Okay, today we have a very special video for you guys. I know I always say that, but we have a new car to the Buttery Builds fleet. Well, maybe not my car, but this is my brother's G20 Infiniti with a SR20 engine in it. That is right, there is a SR20 underneath that hood. Now, it's probably not the exact same version that came in all the 240s that we love and appreciate, but it's somewhat similar. We'll have to do some research and learn some more. But first things first, this car's not running real good, so we need to fix it. Let's get to it. Probably the coolest thing about this entire car, that baby, woo! The shifter boy. She is a 5-speed manual, so this car is pretty much a Honda, front wheel drive, 5-speed, ripper, bang gears. She's not the fastest, so you can just beat the crap out of it and have tons of fun. So she's a great daily driver. I guess my brother daily drove this for a year or so. Let's go ahead and pop the hood though. Woo-wee! Here we have it, the SR20, the Infiniti valve cover. Infiniti's SR20. I guess my brother did a couple things. He got a different radiator, pretty much like a stock but better replacement, put a cold air intake on it, and beat the shit out of it. He went and rallied this thing, I guess, and hasn't been running too good ever since. And she sat for a little while. So we did limp her over to our place. We got it running. We first replaced the crankshaft position sensor, because at first it was just cranking and not starting. After swapping that sensor, she starts, but she's got a little bit of a rough idle. The idle is not the best. She's also in limp mode, so she only goes up to 2,500 RPM and then does like a two-step and makes you shift. It won't go any farther than that. So we got to figure out exactly what's going on. When we picked up the car, I forgot my fancy scan tool. So that's what we're going to start with tonight. Let's check if she's alive. Oh, she's actually got power. Let's see if it starts. Come on. No, not quite. No. Battery's a little bit too dead. Let's grab the jump pack. Mustang. Connect it up. Boom. Pow. So it is idling fine, but you give it any kind of like gas. Oh yeah. Not liking it. I think it's making some gnarly noises. Let's plug the scanner in while we let it warm up and see what codes we pull. Oh yeah, plugged in. She's running really rough right now. Running really rough right now. There we go. She revved up more that time. I think she's getting more warmed up. I love this scan tool, man. This scan tool is a lifesaver. It's literally like cheat codes. We'll go down to Infiniti. Try to automatic ID it. And then we let it sit forever. And load. And load. And load. Yeah, she's running rough. Let's see if the scanner's ready yet. Oh, it says vehicle does not support automatic ID. Okay. I believe it is a 2002 G20 sedan, 2-liter. Let's see what code she's got. Okay, only 3. That ain't too bad. See, we got one for the knock sensor, V1 problem. That we already replaced the knock sensor, so that's probably an old code right there. NATS malfunction. I don't know what that means. Okay. And then mass airflow circuit malfunction. That is what I was kind of leaning towards it probably being. He said he rallied this thing and was in the dirt and crap. He has an aftermarket air intake on there. So I'm assuming probably suck some dirt up in there, and our mass airflow sensor might just be dirty. Let's go ahead and pop this intake off real quick, see if we can clean it, see if that fixes anything. Boom! Okay, it's getting dark fast, so we're gonna try and do this quick so that way you guys can see as good as you can. First, let's just pop this off. We'll pull the plug out. You always want to check your wiring too. Like this zip tie, you could have pinched a wire right there and caused it to have some sort of break. For now, we'll clean the mass airflow sensor before we start tearing all that apart. Start with the easy stuff before you start tearing into the wiring harness too much, because hopefully just cleaning that out fixes it. If not, this could be an issue right here though. Awesome. Oh, there's a bracket. Interesting. Now we can just pop this off, and I think that'll be a better way to clean it. Uno bolt. Dos bolts. There we go. If we look into here, there's a little wire. Yeah, that metal piece. And that's what actually reads the air going into it. If you get debris blocking it, dirt, stuff gunked up in there, you're going to get an inaccurate reading, and it can cause the whole engine to have issues running or sucking in the air. So let's clean this out. We'll clean the tube out as well and see if that helps at all. I got some contact cleaner right here that we're going to use to spray this with. You can use brake clean or whatever online recommends. I know there's actual mass airflow sensor cleaner. As far as I know, it's pretty much brake clean. So you don't want to like damage the sensor or damage the wire, so you can kind of go light on it. Spray those plugs. All right, now we'll let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll stick it back in, see if that fixes it. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? It's like a stepped intake. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure there's benefits to it, maybe. He said he does have the stock intake, so worst thing comes to worst, we can try and put the stock one back on there and see if that fixes our issue. But yeah, comment below if you've ever seen that before. Okay. All right, we'll drill back up. We'll verify all the other ones are tight as well. You got a crank out of it. Okay, now I know all those are tight. Now let's go ahead and plug it back in. Now that she's dry, I'm like this. There we go. Say hello to my little friend. And a 2-screw. Say hello to my little friend again. Haha. Blop blop. Connector plugged in. Seated good. All right, hopefully that fixed it. We'll be lucky if it was just that and that fixes it. But fingers crossed, you can always wish. Back in the car, I'm gonna go ahead and clear all the codes. That way when we start it back up and we check the codes again, it's all fresh new codes that the ECU is tracking as of right now. And we can rule out whether that crank sensor we have is causing an issue and just came bad from factory, or if this is just a previous code, you know? There we go, codes erased. Now I'm gonna go to data, and we can actually monitor the live data when we start it up and see if our math is throwing off a whole bunch of random crap. There we go. Ooh, right up top, mass airflow, GS. Okay, that's what we're gonna be watching. This one right here. I know you guys probably can't see, but listen to the car when it starts up, and you should be able to tell how it's doing. I'll put you guys back there real quick. So listen to how it fires up and see if it fixed it, or if you hear it still having issues, I'll show you what's going on. Oh, I feel like it's running a lot better just like that. Oh, not quite. Okay, so we are for sure still having an issue. Didn't get lucky, didn't just fix it by cleaning it. So, yep, she's struggling. She's struggling. Okay, that being said, we can monitor our everything. Engine coolant temp, 123 degrees. Interesting, says it's running rich right now, which would make sense. It's not getting a good air reading, so it's just dumping fuel at it so it doesn't run lean. Rich is always better than lean. Our mass airflow has 000. We're not getting a single reading from our mass airflow sensor. I'll try to show you guys a little bit better on the scan tool. There we go, mass airflow, 0. And you can see the RPM fluctuating from 900 or something to 600 and something. But yeah, nothing from our mass airflow sensor. That would definitely be our issue that's going on. Yeah, that's not ideal. So since it's not reading at all, we can double check those wires, make sure the wires aren't bad. The wires are looking okay, which we kind of already scanned over them and they're looking okay. We might need to swap out our mass airflow sensor. Thumbs down, gonna have to spend money, but we'll grab a new mass airflow sensor and I'll catch you when we are throwing it in. Okay, I'm gonna pop this connector off, put that to the side, right there. You guys know my little friend. I'm gonna bolt again. Dose bolt again. And now we'll just give her some twisty action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And she's out of there. Woo! Old math, out. New math. She's gonna wanna go up this way. There we go. Dose bolt. Uno bolt, hand tight. No friend. 2. Got that dots. Bop, bop, bop. And pop. Connectors on there. Let's go get jump pack and see if she runs any better. Red to black, black to red. No! The security's going off. What the heck? I've messed with this thing a bajillion times. I'm getting nowhere with it. I think the key fob is just dead. If I put some batteries in it, that should hopefully fix it. But as you can see, it is dark. So we're gonna call it a night on day 2, and we'll catch you guys on to day 3. Deuces. Bright and early in the morning, we're gonna go ahead and retest the G20. I did, in fact, put new batteries in the key fob. That didn't fix it, unfortunately. The security alarm is still going off. So this morning, we're gonna disconnect the battery, let it sit for a little while like that, and then come back out and retest. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, time has passed by a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and reconnect the battery and see if she runs any better. Always positive terminal first. Okay. Let's see if the security alarm still goes off. Yes, it still goes off. Dang it. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, I've now hooked up our other car to it. It was actually still setting off the security alarm, just going power to power. I tried doing it from the ground on the chassis of the car. That way maybe it does a little bit less of a voltage spike. That didn't fix it. It was still setting off the security alarm. I decided to unplug the horn fuse relay. So right here we've got a little relay box. This brown relay right here was for the horns. I just unplugged that way it wasn't annoying the crap out of me. And then once I let it sit on for a second, I was able to use the keys to unlock it, lock it, and now it is no longer going off. I don't know exactly. Maybe I just needed to let the security system go for a while longer and then unlock it and lock it over a couple times. And now it should be working. So let's go ahead and test, see if it starts, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, our issues are fixed. Okay, let's get a little cold start for you guys with the G20. Oh, shut right off. Weird. The exhaust is super quiet, so you probably can't tell, but it started up and then it died right away. And then I started it back up and I kept it alive with the gas, and it was actually like revving and responding a lot better. It seems possibly it might be fixed. Let's let it warm up. We'll rev it some more, see if it goes into the limp mode. If it doesn't, we'll go take it for a spin around the block. Then the next thing we're gonna do with this car, maybe wash it up, take some pictures of it, post it on Facebook Marketplace. That's right, this baby's going for sale. If you guys are looking for an Infiniti G20, we've got one. 5-speed manual, SR20, can't get better than that. Let's check her out. She's vibrating a lot. Sounds like this mount is loose. Oh yeah, we're blown out, look. Definitely got some worn out motor mounts. So that's not my problem though, that's a future owner problem, unless Bob wants us to fix it. The plan with the car is to get it fixed, running good, clean it up, post it, and sell it. Whatever money we get extra out of this car, we're gonna use for a cage for the Mustang. So that's kind of our incentive to fix this thing up, get it sold. I'll let you guys know the prices right now. We originally were gonna try to sell the car for $4,000. I don't know how much Bob bought it for back in the day, but he was originally asking $4 grand for it. He was saying if I wanted to buy it, he would do it for $3 grand. So we know our lowest margin would be $3,000 for like a homie or a friend. $4 grand is what we want minimum from somebody else. But if we can sell it for $5 grand or even more, that's just extra money in our pockets. So let's get it cleaned up, looking real good, and get this thing posted. It's been about 2-3 minutes. Oh yeah. Dang it. It died. It's probably still cold. She hasn't been running for a little while, so we're gonna say that's what's going on. But it revved way better than it was before. So I think that mass airflow sensor is definitely part of a problem. So it's idling, but it's idling super, super, super low right now. So maybe there's an adjustment we can make on the throttle position sensor or the idle air control valve, and that could up our idle a little bit. Let's make sure it gets up to operating temperature first. She's still really cold, so. Okay, yeah, it's literally idling at like 500 RPM right now. I did find this little adjuster is not touching that all the way. And so, I'm not sure exactly what's supposed to happen here, but I'm assuming this is supposed to possibly be touching that. So I'm gonna screw this in and see if that possibly helps. Okay, it's idling higher. That's a good sign probably. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, now it's actually staying on. That's good. That was probably all we needed to do. See how it's touching now? So now that it's touching, that's keeping it from dropping all the way down in idle. So now that should keep us around that 750 to 1000 RPM, and we should be doing pretty good. That motor mount's really annoying though. Woo, there's no check engine light, which is also a really good sign. That motor mount makes it sound like the motor's knocking, but I promise you it's not knocking. As soon as I put some pressure on the engine, it stops. It's actually running really good now. We're just waiting for that temperature to come up, and we're gonna go for a little test drive. All right, now she's warmed up, let's get a little exhaust clip for you. Was she a little smoky? It smells like oil. She might burn a little bit of oil. She stinks. Yeah. She's also been sitting for a really long time. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, let's close the hood. Let's go take her for a spin. I drove this thing for a little bit, but it was just in limp mode. And so it didn't even go over 2,500 RPM. And I didn't get to test all the luxuries out in here. I'm not sure if the AC works, but it does have AC, so it can be fixed. Like I said, 5-speed manual. It's got heated seats. I think he said it's got cooled seats too. I don't know how that all works. All right, let's take her for a drive. I got y'all back there. I'm not sure what you can see, but hopefully we can get some kind of cool angle from it. And hopefully we don't get left stranded. Wish us luck. First gear. Okay, not bad. It's a pretty easy clutch. It's actually a really easy clutch. He said it's a lot like a Honda, where you can kind of just like flat foot shift it everywhere you go and you don't really get in trouble because it's not fast, but it's still a lot of fun. Oh, that's a lot better being able to shift past 2,500 RPM. Holy. All right, full throttle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For under 200 horsepower, this thing's a blast. There we go, downshift. Okay. Ready? I did a little burnout. I gotta be careful though, because I don't want to get in trouble, you know? Gotta follow the laws. And then just cut to me like doing a fat burnout, blowing this thing up. I'm kidding, no. We're not gonna do that. It's not getting hot from the couple pulls I did. That's good. And there's no check engine light, so that's really good. It's revving out all the way. It's not like stuttering or anything. Downshift. Bob did say he dailied it and it was a great driver until he parked it for a couple months. Then it just had all these little issues. But like I said, we replaced that crank sensor. It started cranking again. I replaced the mass airflow sensor, and now the air's reading correctly, and she ain't too bad. She ain't too bad. This thing would be so sick with a turbo. SR20. Oh yeah. Should we just see how many times I can go around the roundabout? I'm going for at least 2 circles. Two full circles, okay? Ready? Downshift. Oh, what the fuck is in the trunk? Alright. Oh, maybe it's rubbing. Sounds like it's rubbing. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, there's cars waiting for me. We're going one more loop. Ready? Woo! Woo! Oh, yeah, it sounds like it's rubbing. Yeah. Ooh, that's not the best sound. And out of here. Dang, this thing's a motherfucking Lamborghini, boy. What? Woo! Woo! Yeah, this thing's sick. Downshift. Downshift. What do you boys say? Another little burnout for the test drive. Got to make sure, you know, she's good for the buyer. Yes, sir! Oh, yeah. You can smell those tires burning. That's a good one. Okay, I'll find a little spot. I'll get an outside shot of the little Bernie, just for you guys, okay? Just for you guys, just so everybody that who's interested in buying this vehicle knows it'll spin the tires. SR20, baby. Yeah! Woo! Corner. Okay, now it's got a high idle. We might have to adjust that screw back just a bit. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay, there's definitely people watching me right now. So I'm actually just going to take some pictures of it right here for Facebook Marketplace. And I think that's a good cover up for what we're doing. Well, that looks like that's all the photos we got. My phone just died. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Infiniti G20 burnout. Look at them lines. Look at that. That's a certified ripper right there, if I've ever seen one. All right, let's get on the road. Quick, quick, quick. And we are gone. Like we never even existed out of this world. Woo! Woo! Horn works. Ready, downshift to first. First gear. Oh yeah. Okay, the car is working phenomenally. Let's go ahead and get these photos posted on Marketplace and see if we can get this baby sold. The car is definitely idling a little high, so let's go ahead and adjust that screw down now that she's all the way up at operating temperature, and that should just dial in what she needs. Yay! There we go, just above 1,000, that's perfect. And that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting the G20 fixed up and posted on Marketplace. It was a blast getting to rip it around. She is a certified ripper. So don't miss out on next video. I'll let you guys know what ends up happening to the G20, if it gets sold or traded possibly, you never know. But that being said, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching right now. It means the world to me. You guys clicking on my video and taking time out of your day to watch me means the world. If you guys could leave a like or a comment down below, the YouTube algorithm would really appreciate it. That being said, content is going to keep getting better and better. You're not going to want to miss out. Make sure to subscribe for more. Deuces.